outfit and footwear. Good morning, this is part 4 and thanks for joining me on my walk. And in today's video, a bit more about outfits and footwear. This weather has been excellent. I'm enjoying the last few days' walk. Sunshine for the change. Any case, I'll check in with you guys a bit later. Just a quick stop, tell you more about what I wear. Well, it depends. The weather in Ireland is very upside down. When it rains, I replace this fleece jacket with a raincoat. When it's very cold, -2, -5, even -7 this season, and then I would add extra layers. I have quite a warm t-shirt on underneath this, and it's a long sleeve, and then my tights. If it's very cold, I put a ski pants on and then my tight walking pants over that. And in today's footwear, I've been experimenting with a few pairs of running shoes. There's a bit of a better view. I have Skechers on today. I've gone through and I've tried quite a few types of walking and running shoes. So far this one has been most successful. In the beginning, because it's so soft, I got spasms in my feet, and then I later discovered 2 pairs of tension socks sorted that out. So that works quite well. So at this moment, this footwear, these Skechers, are most successful, and believe me, I've tried it all. Almost the perfect shoe. I don't think you can get the perfect shoe, but if you have hassles with shoes, experiment till you're happy. Caution, I better watch out. This is a golf course. I might get smacked behind my head with a golf ball, but it's too early. I don't think they start playing that early. And that's basically what I wear. Now with summer coming up, it will obviously be the same socks, same shoes. It will be shorts, also with under tights on to prevent chafing, and then place for the water bottle. This jacket is actually very convenient. I have my water with me. I always take water with me on a walk. Delicious. Anyway, you adapt and you dress accordingly. Now headwear, this is a double layer. This is a sweatband, helps especially in the summer, but in this case it keeps my earphones in position, especially when you're running. With all the bouncing, they pop out. And then that's what I wear in the summer, and then in winter I'll either wear this depending on how cold it is. If it's very cold, I'll wear a beanie. I've got a perfect blue beanie that works excellent. Now, what I enjoy is music. It makes whatever you're walking, that 20 kilometers, 10 kilometers, much shorter, believe me. So I enjoy music. So I either have wireless headphones, or in this case I'm using my iPod. I find they much more reliable. Now the Bluetooth headphones, I've used quite a few. Either the battery only lasts for an hour, or you lose connection and they just basically just get old, they get maybe damp and they stop working. So the iPod headphones are the most reliable. Good morning. Now you'll see I have this extra little pouch with me, and this camera equipment I have, the Osmo Action, the tripod and the selfie stick, all fits in here. Makes it very, very convenient. In any case, I think it's time to hit the road. Just a little bit of background on what I wear. So now what I'm going to do back in the office, I'll show you all the like we call it the tackies, the footwear, running shoes, walking shoes. I'll show you all the different ones I've tried and what I found works and what doesn't work. Anyway, I'll check in with you guys later. Let me hit the road. It's very important to have the correct footwear. Even the socks is very important. You know, if you're walking 8 k's, 10 k's, even 12, your feet are still okay. But if you're going 15, 17, 20, 25 kilometers, then you definitely need a good shoe. Because after about 15 k's, you can develop blisters and start getting cramps. You have muscles compensating for other muscles. So the footwear is so important. Okay, now the shoes I started off with was these Asics, and I put quite a few Ks on these, and I was doing quite a bit of running at the time. But what I found with these, the inners gave my especially the ball of my foot, the front of my foot, a very burny sensation, you know. So I thought maybe it's just a once off. But what I did, in December I bought another pair, and guess what, it had exactly the same effect on my feet. The ball of my feet, the front of my feet were actually burning. So then I came up with the idea to use inners. These are silicone inners, and if you look inside, there's one of them. Now this specific pair of shoes, you could take these inners out quite easily. Now if you look here, because they loose, that part I had to cut off, because this brand new pair of shoes gave me blisters. Anyway, but I must say the inners, the silicone inners, made a big difference. But the Asics, the 2 pairs of Asics, more running shoe, had more success with these. These are I'm still trying out, not too bad. For long distance I struggle a bit. Okay, so those are the Asics. Talking about Asics, I also got Asics socks. Now, these were fairly successful. Now, these two different kinds I got. That's the longer pair and the shorter pair, but I'll get back to these a bit later on. Now, just for interest's sake, these are, I think these are 3M. These shoes have got round soles. I even tried them. Wasn't so successful. I think it's a little bit too late in a lifetime of walking to get your feet to get used to these. So these are okay for a trip to town or so, but not on long distance. It interferes with the arc of the foot quite a bit, so it was uncomfortable and painful at long distances. These Reebok. These were, when I was still running, a good pair of running shoes, and but I put too many miles on them, so they started getting old. Not too bad at all. Now, these are the shoes I was wearing during my walk. At first, these are very soft. They're like super soft, super soft. Very comfortable, but long distances my feet went into spasms, and how I overcame that was, believe it or not, the longer pair of socks. These are high tension actually, and I put 2 pairs of them on and no worries whatsoever. So this pair is the most successful pair so far. Skechers Ultra Go. Okay, put the socks one side, put this down, and because I enjoyed the Skechers so much, I got another pair. These are also very, very comfortable at about 12 k's. I can feel my feet getting a bit sore. Now, if you look at the length of these shoes, this one is a size longer than that one. So this is the mistake I made with this pair. There must be a little bit of a gap at the big toe. These are a bit too small, so there's a bit of pressure on the big toe, and that hurts a bit. In any case, there's the shoes, there's the socks, very successful, and then the inlays. These are the things you need to actually work around to be happy, or for your feet to be happy during a walk. 5 days of 20 k's a day, you feel it. So the weekend I don't normally walk to give my feet a bit of a rest. And then let me just show you my little camera bag. So when I go walking and I do a bit of filming, this is what I take with me. You saw it, I mentioned it during my walk. Now I have a choice of a camera. It's either the Osmo Pocket 2 I use, or the Osmo Action, the camera I'm actually using at the moment. There's the tripod foot and the monopod extension. This is very handy, and that's all I need to do a video during the walk. And there you go, a little bit of what I wear. That's the end of the 4-part series, a little bit of my exercise. So it's not always just fashion videos, and it's not always just pen making, so a little bit more about my exercise. Okay, let me go and finish my walk. Morning. Well, that's the end of the 4-part series. It's the end of this part 4. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up. there's any comments or questions, let me have them in the comments section below. Please subscribe, and also very important, hit the notification bell for more videos like this. And until the next time, happy walking, laka laka.